really mad, but she won't know. Everything has gotta be cool when we living so cold. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chill is in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce. He starts play fourth in the NFL in receiving yardage.
It's the Chiefs and the Raiders.
And it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, week 16, and we've got a good one in store. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Rolling to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Carr. Same target. It's Jacobs again. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
That's good for Las Vegas.
They will run for the first time here with White, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Carr now to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get in the ground numbers. 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. But for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
The Chiefs in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This will be play number 9 in the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
They'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throw it.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Call it a loss out there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field. Put together a good drive and get some points.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 1st down, here's White. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Carr. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That third down conversion good for 23.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, get me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Carr.
And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
A lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Slant to Adams.
Touchdown! Davante Adams. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
2nd and 7 operating from the 34.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Ball sits on the 10. 2nd and 5.
Now Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Mecole Hardman
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are able to move back in front.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So out come the Raiders.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Hardman on the return.
Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable. And really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man, it's the tight end Kelce. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, Carr. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot here before half for Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Second and 7. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelce on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Mahomes will throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Here's Carr to throw.
He's got Renfrow on the out route. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time was unthinkable. No one thought anyone would ever get there. Now, how many guys have done it in the NFL?
Yeah, right around 20.
So we're talking a good number that have gotten that done, throwing the ball downfield. He's got a lot to be proud of and a lot more left to accomplish.
Carr's throw taken in by Adams.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Again, it's Carr.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Now back to the ground game with White.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 24-yard line.
Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That's another Raiders first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. That's the
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Touchdown Raiders. Auden Tate from 13 yards out.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 12. And the first down, Chiefs.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Finds the open target, Arnold. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Carr now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Carr. He completes it right side to White.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Carr going to throw. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. They run straight ahead here with White. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. On 2nd and 12, Carr.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Carr to throw.
This is White on the screen. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
An inside give, Brown. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Here's Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Carr to throw. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead. They got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by a field goal. A little over a minute and a half remaining.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Mahomes will throw.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Mahomes.
He'll find Smith-Schuster again. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Kansas City.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Here's Mahomes.
And his throw here is incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before the series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Carr. Pass complete, it's Adams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Tate.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Running right, here's Brown. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw his Carr. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now in the goal game. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. What can Mahomes do now with his overtime drive? And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
The trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for the Chiefs, their hopes of finishing above 500